Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to use just like a couple things that came in my box to charm. I am going to try out the eyeshadow palette and the new mascara. So if you are interested and you want to stick around to see, stay tuned. Okay, the two things I'm referring to is the Roller Lash by Benefit. I have not tried it yet. And the Wonder Beauty and Neutrals palette. Look at how beautiful this is. I think that's absolutely stunning. Okay, so some of the shades, I'm going to read it from left to right. So you got Blossom, Petal, Dawn, Suede, Latte, Slip, Fawn, Cashmere, Haze, and Smoke. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so obviously it's neutrals. It's not going to be anything crazy, but I am going to go ahead and start with the shade Slip right there. It is actually the lightest in the palette. So I'm taking it on a giant fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and start laying like a little base from like, you know, my eye socket down basically. Very light but cute. I always like to have like some type of base down so that way when I'm blending it gives it something to blend into. In case you're fairly new with eyeshadow, that does help a lot if you need, you know, help with that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a smaller fluffy brush. I am going to go ahead and use the shade Petal, which is also on the cool side. It's like more on the pinky cool side, if that makes sense, but also still nude. And I'm going to go ahead and hit that right in my crease just to go ahead and darken that up some. You see how quick and easy that blended? Alright, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Like I said, just darkening up the crease some. Blend that out nicely. And that's what we got so far. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take one of the darker shades in the palette, up here, Latte. And I'm going to go ahead and take that like a little liner right above my eye. So I'm going to go and take that right here. Just to give it like a little something, you know. Nice little wing moment. And then smoke it out. Give it a little bit of depth, you know. Okay, and now I'm just going to take the same dark, see I just did a little wing on each side. Now I'm going to take the same dark color and I'm going to go ahead and do under my eye, like that. And if you're ever struggling to figure out where to do your wing, the best thing I can recommend is literally start from your under eye and just go straight up to where, that way you can follow the natural way that your eyes go, and that's usually the best way to get your wing. Okay, and then I just take like a little point brush like this and I go ahead and smoke that out a little bit because I don't want it to be too harsh. Just blend it out some. That way it looks better. Okay, and before I go with the shimmer, what I always like to do is, as I did on that side, I like to go ahead and put powder under my eye. I have not done that yet, so I do that just to catch like any fallout from the shimmer that I'm going to put on. That's just how I like to do it. You don't have to, obviously, but at the end of it, when I go dust it off, then I don't have to worry about the shimmer sticking. So that's how I do it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the shade Blossom, which is like, actually I'm going to do Dawn. And then I think I'm going to do Blossom for my inner corner. That way I use everything in here from the palette. So I'm going to go and take my finger and go ahead and add some shimmer. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, I love that. I knew I was going to like this palette. Wow. And after I do shimmer, I like to just go ahead back in with whatever darker color I used and then just re-blend a little bit so that way the shimmer blends in nicely with your actual eyeshadow, but you don't completely lose your eyes, like the matte color. Okay, now I'm going to do a flat brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use Blossom. I'm going to get some of that on a brush and go ahead and hit the inner corner. Very, very beautiful. Can you see? Alright, and I think that's our eyeshadow look. Now for the mascara. Okay, I just curled my eyelashes. Now, let's see what we get. Okay, so this is what the wand looks like. Okay, I do have a little mirror here. I'm just using the palette just so you guys can see. Okay, let's go ahead and get some product on. I'm always a fan of these like harder bristle brushes. I just feel like for some reason that they comb through my lashes better. Alright, let's get one good coat on and see what we're working with. Definitely a difference. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the first coat on the other eye, then I'll come back for the second coat. Alright, first coat on both is done. I don't have the best eyelashes by any means, but they definitely did something. Okay, and let's go in with the second coat. I'm gonna focus my second coat basically on my like ends of my eyelashes, just to give me some depth at the ends. See how that automatically pulled it right up? Alright, let's go ahead and do this one. Because most of the time, kind of, once you get your base, unless it's like a very thin formula, you don't usually have to do too much at that. Now if I see like a spare spot, I will, but beautiful. Okay, let's see how this works on the bottom, because I feel like it's going to do really good for the bottom. Oh yeah. See that difference? Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. That's my bottom. Look at that crazy difference. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, bottom's done. Eye looks done. This is what we got. What do you guys think? I like it. I like the eyeshadow palette a lot. I think the mascara is good. I don't think it's anything amazing by any means, but the eyeshadows, they perform very well. They're very creamy, very blendable. Definitely a palette I would recommend. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.